Today we are talking about brutal back day with Nick Walker. Some bodybuilders train back to make it look wider, others train to make it stronger. But Nick Walker trained his back with one goal, to make it look like wall of muscle that nobody can ignore. When fans see Nick Walker standing in the gym, they noticed him massive arms, thick chest, and insane condition. But if you experienced bodybuilding coaches, what separates him many competitors, they often mention one thing: his incredible back thickness. In bodybuilding, biggest back in bodybuilding is monster back like Nick Walker. Especially he is a mutant of bodybuilding, and that thickness wasn't built overnight because this type of back is very dangerous. It was built through years of brutality, hard work. Wow, that most people would never finish. Nick Walker doesn't enter the gym hoping for a good workout. Before his first workout set even begins, his warm up, look, his posing style is different kind of man. Before heavy weights, he prepares his shoulders, elbows, and upper back. This helps active the muscle he wants to train while reducing the chance of injury. This is an important lesson for every lifter. Heavy weights are useless if the right muscle not working. Once everything feels ready, the real work begins. Nick usually starts with heavy rowing movements. Look his abs, it's clearly visible. Look his arms and veins like a wire cable because rows built doesn't. Every controlled pull up pull forces the middle back, traps flats of work together. He isn't simply moving the weight for point A to point B. He trying to squeeze every muscle fiber as hard as possible. That's something many beginners miss. The goal isn't lifting the weight. The goal is making the muscle to do the work. During every rep, Nick focus on pulling with his elbows rather than his hands. This simple adjustments helps active the lats muscle more effectively. It sounds easy, but once the weights become brutally heavy, maintaining the focus becomes incredibly different. His massive back, look, see the back, monster back. Each repetition is controlled, each contraction has purpose, each set pushes closer to failure. After rows comes another important movement, pulls down. Some people think pulls down are just for beginners. Nick proves otherwise by changing his grip, by body positions. He targets different parts of his lats, creating the wide V taper that bodybuilding judges love. He doesn't chase fancy exercise, he chases maximum muscle stimulation. That's mindset every serious lifter should adopt. Machine change, gym change, fitness trends change, but hard work never goes out of style. And Nick Walker is a mutant of bodybuilding. His breathing gets heavier, sweat covers every inch of his body. the pump becomes almost painful. Most people would stop here. Nick walks, keeps going. This is where champions separate themselves. Not during the first easy set, but during the final painful set. When every muscle is screaming to quiet. Next come to chest supported rows. This exercise removes much of the lower back involvement, allowing Nick to isolate his upper and middle back even further. Instead of throwing the weight around, he slows every repetition. The slower the negative, the harder the muscle have to work. Science support his approach. Controlling the lowering phase increase muscle tension, which one of the key drives of muscle growth. That's why experienced bodybuilders don't simply drop the weight after lifting it. They control both directions because Nick Walker back day is very important for many beginners in bodybuilding. Follow the Nick Walker guidelines and become most brutal back in bodybuilding in your life, because in the end anyone can train to they feel excited.